everybody, it's Lon.TV, and it's time for your weekly wrap-up. And yes, I am still at the desk, and I'm here because I am waiting for my TriCaster to arrive. It hasn't gotten here yet. I was hoping it would arrive around Halloween, and I'm still waiting. But as soon as it does get here, it has all these cool virtual sets that you can do with green screens, and I plan on kind of experimenting with its higher-end features with the weekly wrap-up. So it will be a little bit boring until then, but once it gets here, we'll start messing around with it and seeing what we can accomplish with it. So this week, we've got a couple things to look forward to. We've got the Lenovo Convertible here. This is the Edge 15, I think they call it. It just came in the other day, and I just finished shooting it, so you'll take a look at that hopefully Monday or Tuesday. And I also got the Droid Turbo, which is the kind of the higher end version of the Moto X that's only on the Verizon network. So it's got more RAM, a better processor, and like a crazy 565 ppi screen. It looks beautiful, so we'll look at that. That'll probably go up tonight or tomorrow, so be on the lookout. And then I'm going to do a lot of follow-up videos this week of the HP Stream 7, which is that $99 full Windows tablet running with that Celeron processor, as well as the HP Stream 11, which is that notebook computer that costs $199 from HP. I got so many viewer questions of things to try out, so I'm going to go through each of those. You'll see like a lot of videos. They'll be short ones, but kind of addressing a lot of the questions that I've been getting on those devices. And if you have things you want me to look at that I haven't covered, just put them in the comments below, and I will definitely get to them hopefully this week, provided nothing else exciting comes in the interim. So we're always getting all this new stuff that keeps flowing in, and sometimes I bump things down the schedule just because I want to get some of the hot products up on the channel for your enjoyment. So this week, I am also going to the YouTube space in New York City for an orientation. So they just opened up this really high-end production studio in New York City, and I have access to it given my subscription count, thanks to you, of course. So I'm going to go in for an orientation. I'll take some pictures and some video of what it looks like there, and then I'll tell you about it during next week's weekly wrap-up. So I'm really excited to go check that out. Way this works is that if you have 5,000 subscribers or more, you go in for an orientation, and then you can go in and use the space, scheduling permitting, of course, anytime you wish for free. And I can go in and do pretty much my whole show there if I wanted to, or maybe do an interview or anything, really. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about and seeing how I might be able to use that for the channel. I'm thinking like interviews and things where I know somebody I know might be in New York City. I might go in and meet with them there. It's about a 2-hour train ride for me, really not too bad. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to check that out later in the week. Now, if you want to help the channel, you can. Of course, that subscription button means a lot to me, but also I'm taking contributions on Patreon at Lon.TV/Patreon. That's a monthly subscription option, and what that does is it helps offset the costs of buying things that I review here in the studio. So some things I get lent to me by the manufacturers, other things just come in, but sometimes I got to buy the stuff. A lot of the HP stuff, for example, I purchased outright. So I usually review it, kind of keep it for a few weeks until every question gets answered, and then I resell it and kind of lose some money on that transaction. So the Patreon page helps with that. I also take one-time contributions at Lon.TV through the YouTube fan funding process. And if you do make a one-time contribution through fan funding, please let me know you did it, because Google doesn't tell me when somebody does. So I know somebody gave me $5 last month. I don't know who did. So if it was you, please let me know, and I will thank you on next week's weekly wrap-up. So that will do it for me. I'm really excited about checking out that YouTube space later in the week, and I'll tell you all about it. This is Lon.TV. Thanks for watching.